Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are able to see my setup. Welcome to not trading week or trading season. Whatever. I forgot that I'm not doing analysis on forex. Anyway, like I told you that my next video will only cover cryptocurrency, nothing like a forex pair at all. And this cryptocurrency, I'm going to focus on some of the pairs in some of the cryptocurrency I'm paying attention to buy at the end of this year or probably at the end of at the beginning of next year or at the end of this crashing period. Now, the numbers of people are buying Bitcoin, they are buying different crypto. Not everybody that buy cryptocurrency that knows about it. Some are buying just because that they hear or they will read it on media that Bitcoin. If you want to be millionaire, buy Bitcoin on through the app. You can buy Bitcoin as low as 500 naira Nigeria value, or as low as 200 naira, whatever. That is the major way they are confusing. And the numbers of crypto holder in Nigeria, let's say that 40% of the crypto trader holder in Nigeria, they are holding cryptocurrency based on sentiment, not really fundamental aspect or technical aspect. You just own them by chance. Not everybody that know about it, but they are just buying it because some people give them light insights regarding cryptocurrency. Fine. Do you know that currently Bitcoin is around 21,000, in which I'm still expecting it to come down to around 10,000, or Bitcoin to come back to as low as $0 before it started pick up again. Wow, amazing. How is that possible? Yeah, there's something you need to notice about this setup I just opened now. There are some indication there that if Bitcoin is going to buy, it's going to buy back to 70,000. If Bitcoin is going to sell, it's going to sell down to 10,000 or to 0. And it is very possible. That is the when it comes down to around 0, that is the best at time for you to do what to buy them. Unlike what happened to Luna fell off all the way from maybe $120 down to 0.000 something cent, which is totally bad, totally bad. And at the end of the day, I take the advantages of that and I buy Luna in large, even though if it is not a large quantity, but the quantity I buy if at all, Luna starts rising. I know I actually know what I'm going to watch in the next maybe 3 or to 4 years. If you can't hold cryptocurrency for long period of time, you can't be rich enough because you are taking the risk in which you are even scared of the risk you are taking. That is not the key. What I'm trying to cover here now is just to give you an enlighten you something you need to consider. I might not give full information, but I'm just giving you an idea, an area in which you are looking for to hold some cryptocurrency, even though you might not even buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin has name already. Bitcoin has name already. There are also other cryptocurrency that can give you good value if you are patient enough to hold them for long. Now, let firstly start with Bitcoin. Now, the Bitcoin has give us this peak formation high, previous high, that is a supply zone, demand zone. Let me mark this one as demand zone where the price comes from $100, and I mark here as well this two information. I think whatever goes up will surely come down according to demand and supply, and whatever come down will surely go up. Now, as at 2019, Bitcoin was around here, not up to $13. It's around $9,000. Then, all the reason why Bitcoin just goes up this way, and somebody still believe that Bitcoin will keep going up, will never come back again. Bitcoin will just keep going up. No, where the price goes up, after price goes up, pull back, goes up, pull back, go up, pull back, go up, stop, pull back. Then market can change direction with even your technical analysis might not tell you when the price is going to change direction. Actually, if you are buying Bitcoin back then and the Bitcoin come down to this place is technical 61% Fibonacci level, in which you will need to look for an entry again. And when you look for entry, price goes up, give us break this previous high and give us new high here, come down again, then give us new another high, which is around 70,000 or 60 something thousand, whatever it may be. But the bias is this Bitcoin is trading against a UXD. What caused this kind of impulse move? This impulse move happened during the lockdown, which around 2020, when US economy which was totally down. Bias number one. Now, do you expect US economy to remain down? If you say that Bitcoin will keep going up to 100K, you expect US economy to keep going down. I mean, to keep going, US economy to keep going down. At the end of the day, Bitcoin will just go 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Everybody will be rich. If that is how it is easy, everybody will be trading forex. But no, now, like I told people back then that okay, if you miss the sell leg here, wait for the second leg. This is perfect market structure in which you can easily predict. This is where is this two? This is M formation, M extended M, then price is coming down this way. So you might say it's not possible. Fine. If you say it's not possible, you only trade based what you can only trade what you see, not what others see now. And now we are having one kind of here information. This is with you can see this place is a support, but I don't take it as a strong support like that. Even though if you switch to lower time frame, you see that there's some information around it, but I don't take it as strong support. Now, and I told people that okay, if you watch my previous video I did last year, check my channel, the video I did last year about Bitcoin, I said that I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down here. Do you know that when Bitcoin finally reach here, we can expect something like this again, back to 20,000, then Bitcoin will now come down to 106 or to come down to 00, in which you are going to take advantage. Even though if you are poor, if you don't have money, when Bitcoin come down to $100, you can buy partially, then Bitcoin will do what? Start ranging before it finally go up. Now, this one lockdown cause this impulse move, the price need to come down. Now look at this impulse move. There's a one kind of particular kind here to those people who knows it. Or to I actually know that most of my students will understand this. This is not a education class, it's just for trading purpose. You understand this? Now I'm expecting price to come down here. If price come down, if I have valid information to buy, you can buy from here. If you buy from here, you don't lose. After all, price might just decided to come up down here before it started going up. For somebody like me, I would like to see the Bitcoin to come down more and more. Like I'm expecting the kind of news that happen to Luna to happen to Bitcoin as well, because when they want to do this kind of crash, they will always form a news that maybe one container do something, somebody withdraw so amount of money from wallet, which is going to happen. So in which Bitcoin is going to drop to as low as maybe $1 or $5, whatever. You can see read the news. That is how market works. Even though the price is going up, if the price want to change direction, it take a news to change every bias from buyer to seller, from seller to buyer. Just a news. Within just 2 minutes, you just see market change direction. But this US economy is currently strong, as though they are having underground war between the former president and the current president regarding maybe region of an election or whatever. Fine, that one can still push the price down when the economy is strong. After that, you just see that price started going up. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to stay out of the market forever. No. This is normal trading system. This is normal technical analysis system in which I'm expecting the price to even reach there. And I'm very sure that the price will surely reach there. Now, if you are going to sell or going to buy cryptocurrency now, I don't advise anybody to go and buy Bitcoin for now. Yeah, look at it now. Support. This is support become resistant. That is around 20k. Price has not reached the support yet. Now let's assume you want to trade Bitcoin now. You are looking for opportunity to buy or to sell. Now I told you people yesterday on my status that if yesterday you can easily buy, look at what really happen here. Now, technically, we have a clear resistance level here. Now, we have a clear ranging zone here, mark it as ranging zone. If you are going to buy, consider the fact that the price is coming back to this level. That is, if you are to buy, price is coming back to this level or to this level, possibly to this level. But if you switch to other lower time frame, you still see another information there. Now, now, if you are buying again now, consider the price here. I know that numbers of you understand this clue here is the next target now. From here, you set down. And I said it on my statue yesterday, before you can buy or except the previous day candle, yesterday's most to daily time frame, yesterday candle close as bullish pin bar. And what really happen if you check yesterday candle, but if yesterday candle didn't close as bullish pin bar, do not buy. If it's go look this yesterday candle here now, it's indecision. It doesn't mean you should buy. If I mark the high, I mark the low. The same information that happens here is the same information that happen around this one too. Ranging. So if you this one now, if you switch to lower time frame like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you see that that particular zone is a ranging zone. Let's mark it where it started from. Mhm. Now let's switch to 15 minutes. Maybe we are going to see the information. Yeah. Now look at it. Yesterday high, yesterday high, yesterday low. So price is still ranging. When the price was there, I said, okay, wait to if price go pre buy instead, the daily candle close as indecision. That is ranging. That is why you see the price is ranging around this one now. We know that what can actually happen now from here again now, the price can go up to this level just to kick people out a little bit from here again, then drop down more. Or it can even break this support now. This 19,000, what is it? You can break it downward like this again and start selling again. Because here, this is accumulation phase here now, where you might only understand the kind of name you call it. Everybody know how to call it. But somebody like me now, I can call all this area now ranging zone as an accumulation phase where they are collecting a contract. So the price break down their view, then it go up a little bit, it started selling. It's like similar to what happened here. Where is that for this thing? Let me show you what really happened here. Is it on 4 hours? No. Do you know the numbers of days that price used to ranging around this one? Accumulation phase. Look at it. Normally, I'm expecting the price to come up back to this level, but if we fail, let's wait, let's see what is going to happen. If we fail to come back to this level, if we come back to this level, then set down to this level. But if we fail to come back there, anything can happen. We are having accumulation phase here again. Accumulation phase, price goes up, boom. We are having another accumulation phase around this one. And if you can see the self here, the accumulation phase here is broken already. Okay, it's still on accumulating. It's accumulation phase one. You can see it's still accumulating. Price is still ranging within that zone. So anything that happen that want to happen should happen. You don't need to join this buy or to sell it direct like that. You just have to be patient and wait. To somebody like me, I'm just expecting Bitcoin down to around 10,000 or even if possible to $1. If you come to $1, I can buy large quantity and leave it. That is one thing about Bitcoin. Now let's check Luna. Luna USD. I will switch to okay, I have this set up already. You can see the way Luna is ringing. Is this Luna? Okay, it's Luna. Now let's see Luna now. This is just for educative, not that educative, for trading purpose. Now Luna comes all the way from, is it 120 or more than 120? Let's say it comes from here and which completed how many days? So 6 days to 4. Now, if Luna want to pick up again, I take the advantages of this. I will mark here first, then here second, then above maybe to one or 180 or 200. If you use extension, your next target will be around here. Now look at Luna currently, look at Luna. Luna is totally depreciated, but I have bought it. I bought large quantity. So when I bought the large quantity, I was expecting it to move up before they launched 2.0, and 2.0 immediately when the numbers of people who are placing buy for Luna, most of this cryptocurrency platform log their system. They don't give people chance to buy Luna again. Sites like Remishanu, they stop the exchange of Luna, they stop people from buying because I bought my own on Remitano. Like after 2 days or 3 days, I bought it. Now they now use a flash news for us that if you buy Luna worth of 2 million naira, your money will be refunded. Do you know what exactly that mean? That is, if you can buy Luna for up to 2 million naira and 2 million naira, that is about trillions of units you bought, and Luna just worth $40 again. Just calculate your trillion by 40 something dollar, your trillion units by 40 something dollar. You are totally rich, in which you can never poor for the rest of your life again. And after that, that kind of system wey people are buy can affect their own business as well, in which how many numbers of people are they going to pay? Even those of us that bought the small quantity, they are still saying that they are going to do airdrop, but not yet time, just for the conversion of Luna USD to Luna 2.2. So you can imagine when you market start buying, let's just assume that you buy 10 units of Luna, and 10 units of Luna move all the way from this level to $40, just $40 times 10, you're having $400. And compared to somebody who buy, let's say, a 1 million unit, 1 million times 40, that is $40 million. You are rich. That's Luna USD. And at the same time, there are still other cryptocurrencies. You see Ethereum, it's a USD. So I have the same bias. If you see Ether USD, it's the same similar bias, in which I'm looking for opportunity to buy. But before I can buy, look at Ethereum. Ethereum come all the way from, let's check monthly candle. Ethereum fell all the way from 4,000 here. I don't need anybody to tell you this, that okay, Ethereum is coming down to somewhere around $4, $400. Leave it or take it, $400. So in which somebody like me, I'm willing to buy it at around maybe $100. I will wait for price to come down here before I can buy it. This is the demand zone now. I'm expecting the candle to come down to this demand zone. This is demand zone. Until it touch here, you take decision. Ethereum. Which other cryptocurrency? LTC. Now look at this one. It hit the demand zone as at yesterday, all the way from $400 price come back for $43. In which somebody like me, I'm waiting for price say $20 or $3 before I can buy it. It is very possible. This is where I marked before that price needs to reverse. Price fail to reverse, then definitely is still coming down. When price get to this is major demand zone where the large number of people are going to take a buy position. Price will go up. Price will go up. This year I'm expecting a massive fall of many cryptocurrency. Then let's look at Uniswap. Uniswap USD. Uniswap. So I think this one self has a potential value. Okay, this one self can see this one self as the demand zone. Keep your eyes there. Maybe at the end of January, at the end of this year, you can buy it all the way from fell from here, $45 to it's currently at $3 now. So somebody like me, I'm expecting it to come down to as low as 50 cents. From 50 cents or 20 cents, I can buy the large quantity again. Even though like it go up, if you like it go up the next tomorrow, I don't care. I'm expecting the number of cryptocurrency to drop a massive. Let's say check near the value of near protocol, near US dollar calculated by the Treasury Bureau. I think near has you can see near as well. All this also has a potential value all the way from $18. It hits the demand zone. Demand zone is here. I have demand zone around here. I'm waiting. This one is value what now? $3. I'm waiting for price to come down to here where you can buy. That is near. I'm using bigger picture. You might see your entry lower time frame. I'm just giving you this all the trade I'm looking for opportunity. Let's check how fast. You see how fast as well from all the way from $33 demand zone to $2. It's currently at $4. If you come to $2, you can buy it if you have the money. But somebody like me, I will still wait for price if it can come to as low as 50 cents. You can't tell me to buy if I have a plan to buy a car for 50,000. This is my specification on budget. You can't tell me because there's those things, this also thing. It has like this has more to I must buy 60,000. If I must buy 60,000, I will do budget 60,000. So I will rather wait for the price to come down before I take it. Let me hold my money. This is how fast now. You see that we have a lot of cryptocurrency. So let's take Ada. Cardano. Imagine this one, this one, all the way from here. Here we expect it to reverse here, but fail to reverse. This is not the so I marked to for it to reverse. I'm expecting it to reverse somewhere around here to $3 again or to $1. You buy. Jesus Christ is Lord. All this thing is going to make you rich in the nearest future if you are patient. I like this kind of trade because they have value there in the market already. Let's check STS, XTS, XTX. There's also okay, this one. This one from seven something. I don't really like this kind of cryptocurrency. Let's say Matix. That is Polygon. That is USD. Can you imagine? This one you can still buy this one even though if you don't have money. Let's just wait for this one to depreciate. This one is getting close to depreciating level. It's around the 0.something% already. If you check the current market price 0.38, if you can buy you can buy, but if you don't buy it now the price will still come down. I'm expecting it to come down to the area in which if I can even use just 5,000 naira Nigerian money to buy large quantity, I'm not losing. So if you can use 5,000 when something that came all the way from $3 and you buy it at the rate of let's say something that came up at the rate of 1,005 come down from the rate of let's say 1,500 naira and you now see it to buy at 2 naira, you can imagine. And if it's going to rise again and it's going to rise to go up by the special grace of God, when the cryptocurrency market is doing something rubbish like this, I expect all these China people to introduce another pandemic that will affect the US economy. You just see that the price will keep going up again. This one also hit the demand zone. Time to buy, but you don't need to buy because if you look at it, you can see that the current month candle is very bearish, in which if it's going to buy all the way from here now, the TP will be here, your second TP will be here, the third TP will be above here. That is Matis. Let's check another one. Let's check Phantom. That is FTN. After that, Shiba Inu. I don't really like that Shiba Inu, but Shiba Inu can make you rich as well. So look at this one self. This one self come all the way from 460,000. I mean 4,600. Now this one don't have any other information, but let's check what they have. Maybe they have on daily time frame or weekly time frame. They don't have anything on weekly time frame, no other blog. The price just came up, boom. The people that bought the pre-sale of this one, the price, the launch price was what? 240. Jesus dollar. This one is cost too. Anyway, either it cost or not, so I'm expecting it to drop down. If it drop down, you can buy it. I'm expecting it to drop down more and more. You can see the people that buy the pre-sale have made a lot of money, so you expect it to come down. The same information that happened to Luna 2.0, that Luna 2.0, the same thing. When they first launch it go to $15, from now maybe it's around $10 or $5. The same information, the same information. There are something you need to put into the consideration before you buy it. I told you that. Let's see SLM, that is Stellar, because I think I have some bias with it. This is SLM. Let's check it on daily time frame, daily time frame, weekly time frame. Okay, this one is at the support zone now. This one is not clear, that clear. Now let's check a link. Look at link. Link come all the way from $52. I'm expecting it to come down to this level as well. That is $1. Can buy it from here or come back to Sadawata at 0.1 cents. Now that is about maybe 10 naira, 15 naira. You can buy it and hold for the rest. So there are a lot of cryptocurrency like that in which I have, but I can't share everything on my video. I'm just sharing you my preview that if you have any spare money that instead of you using it to buy beer, you can even save it to your maybe Binance account or Remitano account in what? In naira value. So when you see the potential option chance for you to buy most of all these cryptocurrency, you can just start buying them little by little, little by little, little by little. Not that you now say and somebody share this and I see this thing, I'm supposed to buy it, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do this. No. The same thing that happened to me, and that is why I say either the devil like it or not, I'm also a lot of cryptocurrency. this year, simply because I remember back then when Bitcoin was launched, was at a rate of maybe 50 or $100 then. Somebody introduced it to me, but because I don't have the skill, I don't have the idea. So when the person want to sell it for me, instead of me to buy Bitcoin, he sold the TBC for me because that TBC has a lot of money with that is the greedy mindset. It has a lot of value. When he sold me a TBC for me for I bought a 50,000 25,000 naira on, and which they my wallet dey give me about 50 million euro. I was thinking that in the next 5 to 6 years I'm going to be rich enough. So I now told them that okay, what of Bitcoin? I can now buy Bitcoin. I say I should not buy Bitcoin, but that Bitcoin don't have any po value for now. So instead,
Well, ẹ wà rádà, tí nọ́mbà àtẹ̀wá mi ẹ lójú pẹ̀lú nínú ọtí ìlú.
so instead of this particular person, instead of me to even look for money again then to do what? To buy Bitcoin, I say because of I have TBC, let me just have TBC. You can imagine at that by that time we chopped 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira. If I buy Bitcoin back then I would be a billionaire by now. But instead, what happened? I mixed the opportunity. So the opportunity for me to hold this kind of crypto is coming again. Even if I don't hold Bitcoin, I can buy any other cryptocurrency which has value. Before you know it, gradually, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years, they are going to have potential value again. That is my view on cryptocurrency. I will employ you if you don't have the skill on forex or cryptocurrency idea. Don't just take a trade, don't buy blindly because somebody say you should buy it, you should not buy it. Seek for the proper knowledge, pay for the knowledge. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Pay for the knowledge. Don't look for somebody who is going to teach you free. If everybody learn it for free, it's not going to have value. Sometimes I sacrifice myself my time to teach people for forex with token money, but even though if you ask them the token money, they will think that you have collect a large capital from them, and you learn now to compare yourself. Dat particular person needs to compare themselves to somebody who have used maybe about 500,000 naira to learn cryptocurrency, 1 million naira to learn cryptocurrency, or somebody who pays some other academy maybe about $300 or $500. At the end of the day you find your account $200, everything go to $500 or $200 wipe off. But somebody like you who were asked just to pay $50 or $100 to learn, you say that it is much, it is large. If this kind, it's just similar to education. If education is too expensive, why don't you try ignorant? Try ignorant. This market is not for everybody, it's just for great mindset, people who are ready to learn, who knows the value of what they are learning. In this industry you are going to face a lot of rejection when you are learning. Trial, a series of challenges, test your emotion, test everything about you, but it's worth it when you are going to learn it. I don't ask anybody to come and learn it under me, but if you see somebody who can teach you but not for free, for value, to earn value, learn it, and one of these days it's going to favour you. I waste a lot of money to the wrong hand and to the right hand, but today I'm telling you that I have never wake up one day to make any regression that why do I learn forex? Why do I learn about crypto market? It might not give me the perfect result in time of return for now, but I actually know that one of these days I'm going to see the result, positive result, positive result. Try to learn the skill that can feed you for the rest of your life. Stop having belief on 24 or 12 hours job with your boss, in which the boss can even take decision to hire you or fire you anytime, any day. It's a business you can do on your convenient time, either in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. You take decision, and the only business that you know the amount you are going to lose by placing trade, and you know how much you are going to gain by placing any trade. You can never set up a business now. Maybe you are setting up a car dealer business. In the next 5 years, you can never determine your profit. You can never even determine your loss, simply because those one they are hidden. But this one is clear view. You know your risk reward ratio. So the decision is yours. I have tried my own best. That is my view on cryptocurrency. So thank you for watching. I still remain that single Abidemi, that single Abidemi. That is my real name. Anyway, my real name is just what Olale Etabi. I love doing rubbish. That is why I'm not that serious time, because those people that are serious, I think they are in the grave for now. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Have your idea, save money, sell high and buy low. Sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low. Don't be afraid of taking any risk, because the chance of you to sleep and wake up the next day is just a risk on its own. If you take a risk and you win, you are champion. If you take a risk and you lose, you are what? You are learning under one kind of under what? Under a serious challenges. If we have been making a step to learn it, or maybe you have been trying to acquire some idea regarding it and you are feeling those step of just trust the process. One of these days is going to favor you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a